Hey friends, Frankie here in Casper's Kitchen where we cook music. Today I've got a very unique guitar for you. This is a Skylark 2588. It's a beautiful guitar, Neck-Thru, 24 fret, brass nut, activated electronics, preamp, coil taps, out of phase, six-way veritone control, uh, humbuckers. Really nice guitar. Ash body, beautiful wood, stained kind of a blue, turquoise, uh, beautiful neck throughs, nice tuner. Uh, well made guitar. This guitar is one of many that was made in the Matsumoku Factory in Japan. Uh, this guitar has a little bit of a history. To collectors, this particular model, the top of the line Neck-Thru 2588, is called the J.C. Penney guitar. Kind of a joke among guitar collectors. But the way that happened was sometime in or around the early 80s. This guitar was made in 1981. There was a company in Atlanta, Georgia that ordered a run of three different model guitars from the Matsumoku Factory in Japan. And when it come time to pay for those guitars, they reneged, and they left Matsumoku holding the bag for a lot of guitars. I don't know how many, but I would just guess around 1,500, give or take, just on what I've seen for sale over the years. But nevertheless, Matsumoku had this batch of guitars. They couldn't get rid of them. Finally, J.C. Penney's bought them, and J.C. Penney's sold them. There were three different model lines, and the first one they sold for $199. It was a bolt-on neck, and it was painted red. Looked like this, but it was 22 fret, not 24. The second one was a set neck, and it was stained red, but it was also 22 fret, and it had I believe it had the knockouts, the coil taps, and the out of phase, but not the veritone and not the preamp. And then this one, the 2588, it had a lot of whistles and bells. And this guitar sold for $399. The set neck sold for $299, and the bolt-on neck sold for $199. And that was a heck of a deal. At that time, Gibson Les Pauls were pushing around $800. This Aria Pro back here, the Aria Pro TS 600, same electronics as this guitar, different pickups and a little bit different headstock, but other than that, pretty much the same guitar. And it sold for pretty right at, I'm going to say $700 new. So this guitar was a real steal, and they ended up as Christmas presents for a lot of kids. It was sold in the J.C. Penney catalog. It was advertised at Christmas, and all of them sold. And a lot of these ended up for kids as Christmas presents, and they never learned how to play them, and they put them in the closet and never touched them for 20 or 30 years, and then decided to put them on eBay or Reverb for sale, and you can find them in really pristine condition. This one is just flawless. The person I bought this from had got it as a Christmas present as a 13-year-old kid, and I bought it several years ago from him. He took immaculate care of it, original case, but these are really nice guitars. If you're looking for something that has a lot of whistles and bells, a lot of activated electronics, a lot of tonal qualities. One guitar you could take out on the road that would substitute for maybe taking 4 or 5 or even 6 guitars, with all the tonal qualities you can get out of this. You can make this with the single coils sound somewhat like a Strat or a Tele. Certainly get the warmness of some of the Gibson hollow bodies. You can get a close acoustic sound out of it. For rock and roll, it's right at home. Even without the preamps, these pickups are blasters, and when you throw in the preamp, you're ready. Let me give you a little taste of what it sounds like. Simple G chord. I'll just quickly go through the veritone. We'll start at the bridge position. Middle position. Neck position. Wow. I mean, that's just the veritone. Now, the coil taps, neck position, humbucker, single coil, humbucker, single. Bridge position, humbucker, single coil, humbucker, single coil. Out of phase. The preamp adds quite a bit of boost. It's almost like an overdrive, maybe. Not a lot of distortions added with this particular one. You can get some really unique tones out of this. These Neck-Thrus that the Japanese builds, they're just amazing guitars. This is just one of many, but it's one that you can pick up really quite reasonable, probably most days under $1,000. It's certainly, in my opinion, I own Gibsons, I own a lot of different guitars, Gretches. As far as for versatility, if I was going to go out and play a gig, I would rather take a guitar like this that give me from A to Z tones where I didn't have to keep changing guitars, particularly if you're in a bar setting, tight quarters, you're cramped. You don't want to line up 3 or 4 of your nice guitars. You take one of these and it'll substitute for quite a few sounds, even finger picking. Let's see. But anyway, this is one you might want to check out if you're out there looking for a collectible. They'll go up in value. You can pick them up pretty reasonable. Something you might look at if you're in the market for a high-end guitar. I don't think you can go wrong. Listen, hey, again, as always, thank you for watching my video. Appreciate you. Give me a thumbs up if you would, and if you like my site, subscribe. And again, thanks for your time, and you have a great day.